let's talk about what's coming up for you really in the next week. You have this episode of Revenge that's going to be airing.
Yeah.
Tell me about Target's involvement in that episode.
Well, so this Sunday night, November 11th, is the mid-season finale for the show Revenge. And so this is really a centerpiece for our Neiman Marcus and Target design partnership. So remember, we have 24 iconic American designers. Each one designed 2 gifts, so about 50 gifts. All of that product will be sold at Neiman Marcus and Target on December 1st at about $60 on average, so really amazing product. And so the idea of that partnership we think is legendary. And so we wanted to make sure that the way we marketed that partnership was equally legendary, and so that's what took us to Revenge. It is, it's never been done before, and so we worked directly with the show's creative team. We wrote 5 2-minute episodes really that will play in the show, and we bought all the advertising inventory, but we're running no advertising.
Got it.
We've really created a story within the story that if you're a passionate revenge lover, you will find hopefully as compelling as that episode itself.
So what metrics are you going to be looking for as far as effectiveness of this?
Yeah, so we look at lots of different ways to measure effectiveness. We're going to be at the same time using social media to facilitate the conversation. We'll be watching to see who clicks through the content that we publish, who republishes the content that we make available to them. We expect there to be lots of chatter on social channels, and we'll ultimately measure the sentiment of that chatter as well.
So what will be happening in store subsequent to the episode airing?
Yeah, so this is Sunday, November 11th, and that's really all the buildup of the marketing to get to December 1st.
Got it.
And so December 1st, all the products set in both stores and on both websites.
And why'd you pick Revenge?
You know, Revenge is one of those shows that is really about luxe lifestyle, it's about fashion, so it's a great fit from a product standpoint. It's also week to week one of the most highest rated shows on TV, so we think the viewership will be great and the content will be great integration. At
this Forbes CMO Summit, the theme is engagement.
Yeah.
You know, but we've heard a lot of interesting insights today. What's the one thing that's really resonated with you that you sort of were struck by that you feel like you want to take back to your organization and implement?
You know, I think for me the one thing is almost the validation that we're all struggling with the one thing. You know, and that is really, what does engagement mean in today's world? And there's so many definitions of it, and depending on what industry you're in, it varies in terms of how you execute. But the reality is, brands today and the concept of brand management, you know, which has really been one about I as a marketer get to control my brand versus guest engagement or consumer engagement. And it really, it comes at that whole topic from a different angle, and it's so clear from being here, it's at the center of what all of us are trying to think about. Nobody has the perfect engagement model, and it's just always great to know that, you know, you can gain a little bit of learning from others, that we're all struggling with the same thing, but we know how important it is.